and bringing it to pass. Baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And how about the wild play here? This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Cowboys are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And here's the Steeler wideout. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. 64 yards for the touchdown.
This ain't what you want. Project This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
MC, make another hit.
Well, Bronco fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. Undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
19 touch, 77 Wolf.
Milrow with it on first. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Cougar 19. Trap 50, trap 50.
From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. From the red zone on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Walker. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. That one felt kind of counterintuitive then, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Ready?
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal.
Ready? Ready?
Milroe from the gun. That one connects. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he stopped on the run back to the 27.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Switch, yellow. That's Smith, red. Hut.
Here's the handoff. Takes another one. Cuts right. And he's out the clear. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up their opening drive.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Shotgun now for Milroe. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down throw here from Milroe. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or two lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
You see, that's the type of pressure that can really wreck a series. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's an early down. He's chased all the way to the edge, and he doesn't even throw it away before he's out of bounds. Now that defense, they keep bringing the heat after him.
Here's Milroe to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Man in motion here. Third and long. Here's Milrow. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He takes it down to the 33. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. The ball's out, he lost it. And this is scooped up by the Jets. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you see, QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
They'll run here on first down. They can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
His first throw is an interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. They're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
10 cycles. Seal, black. Black, 95.
Love back to it after the pick. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 60 red. 6 ready.
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Ready, ready. 50, green.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running this one left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
At their 48-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
You, yellow. Let's go now. Ready, 33, yellow.
Love out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. Avoids the sack. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught by Wilson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Check white, yellow.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets this forward to the 19. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready?
Going to the ground again on 1st. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Come on, set. Red, 38.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. We sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back now, pressure coming. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
60 Eagles, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check smash.
They've got a man in motion.
Buffalo 18.
They are throwing it again. Cut out left. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? Hawk 7.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Hut.
Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Put me. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. First down from the 42.
Set, ready.
To the air with Love. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
52 Blues.
Love with it on first down. Connects on the crosser. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Got it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Positive of that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. You got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Handoff now to the receiver. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up. Good change of pace. That defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Blues. Black 40. Ready.
Love looking to pass. Cut near the goal line. And this one does not go far. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4.
Set. Hut. Black. 95. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. And the defender comes away with it. He's off to the races. The 30. Gets the 10. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Set. Hut.
Thrown on first down, Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Black Ultra. Hut.
First down throw, here's Love. And some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Bring the money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
Okay,
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's set.
Here's Love. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10.
Ready. Ready?
Love from the gun. Down the field. He's got Wilson. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Ready, ready. Smash. Yellow, 43. Rail, yellow. Hut, hut.
On first and 10, here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled up to get this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Right. Set. 45. Wide. Set.
Love now on first and 10. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Sticking in the air, Love. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Brings up third and 1.
6. Black shot. Hut.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready up.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Once more, it's Love. It's caught by Wilson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Now a pause. Looks like somebody was banged up on that play, and that's Garrett Wilson being examined out there, hopefully for nothing serious.
Ready.
All set now. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Beetle blue.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Drill green. Set. Hut. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried to get that one to Arian Smith. So now it's going to be third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Has it in close. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Loves to throw again. Throw is caught by the back. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger.
From the gun, Milrow. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Putting a receiver in motion.
Pass the 60.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Still has some space up near midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At the 50-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know power.
On the ready?
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
38.
They'll throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Love with it on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Set, needle blue.
Back to the air. Love. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets, 21.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 vices, 60 vices. Let's go.
Drive begins with a walker run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Break the huddle, it's 2nd down now. Shotgun now for Milrow. And he put everything he's got behind it. He connects on the deep shot. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
18, Rattler, 18, Mustang.
Milrow with it on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go.
Milrow from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the double.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Black.
Shotgun now for Love. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Dumped off to his running back. He drives it up to the 24. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Set, ready. Spike. What, 10 Black?
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Come on, ready.
Rolling the dice on 4th. It's Love. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the fourth quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Walker. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
From the pistol, here's Love. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. A 2nd down throw here for Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Offense to the line fast.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Green Jack. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd
Right
and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Stick it in the air, Love. Forced out to his right. Look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. Ready.
Love from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Thrown on
line.
1st down. Love. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And throws to the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
Throwing again. Love. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. And they'll pitch it out to him. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when he picks it up.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. The Jets are celebrating. We're waiting for the ruling. Yes, they recovered. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Handoff, running left, Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check smash. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, Milrow. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And they push them down to the 6-yard line. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
On the ready.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Hiking. Ready.
Staying with Walker. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Seahawks close to beginning the year 4-0. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
Now it's Milrow. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready. Set, huh?
Love out of the shotgun. That's completed right side. Hits the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Ready, ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Walker running to the right. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A gain of 21 yards.
Get it.
1st down, Seahawks.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. 70, pick a wolf.
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played with a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also